Hey everyone, Random Randy here. This is Vlogust for August 18th, 2017. Today, it's about 7 o'clock right now. It's not too terribly late. Adam got home much later from his little camping excursion than I was expecting, so even though I had asked him to stop at the grocery store on the way home, he didn't. So I texted him at about 4 o'clock and said, hey, are you going to be home soon? Kind of need to pack up the boys and go to the store and get meat to make dinner if you're not going to be home soon. No response. So, of course, I packed up the kids, went to the store, getting in the car to head home from the store, and it's Friday, and it was the commissary, which if you've ever tried to shop at any grocery store on Friday at around quitting time, insanity is a light word to use to describe it. It was interesting. Luckily they had one of the race car carts, so the boys were happy because they got to sit in that and turn the wheels, and every time I went around a corner really fast they were both like, whee! So that was fun. And Adam texted me as we were getting in the car to come home and said, I'm home now, and I was like, well, that doesn't really help me very much. Killian decided that napping was a no-go this afternoon, so of course we went to the store and got home a little shortly after 5. It was maybe 10 after-ish, and he was out. He was so dead to the world that I picked him up out of the car seat, and I didn't want to carry him into his bed because I didn't want him to sleep for long, so I just set him on the couch, and he was just a boneless bleh. When I set him on the couch, just laid out. I actually took a picture and I'm going to show you because it's adorable. Because I hardly ever get pictures of him when he's standing still. So he's reached the age where all the pictures of Killian for about another 6 months are going to be of him asleep, because it's the only time I can capture him sitting still to the camera. So this morning, the boys and I went to the bookstore. The local bookstore is Barnes & Noble. Well, quasi-local. It's like a 15-20 minute drive, so I guess you might as well say local. I was looking for a few other books, but I was either going to have to order them, which would take a few days for them to come in, and I didn't feel like doing that. The whole reason I went to the store instead of buying them online was because I wanted them right effing now, and unfortunately they didn't have them. So, since they're actually cheaper online, even with the discount, than they would have been in the store, I didn't bother ordering them. I'll get them online maybe next paycheck, we'll see. But because it's a bookstore, I had to get something. So I did get one of the books that I wanted. Since Hunter has been wanting to both read and write, I really wanted to get this. This is Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons. You can get this book in a million places. I have heard it is highly recommended because I've been having trouble deciding on whether I should try teaching Hunter with sight words or if I should just go with phonics, since phonics is what I know. What I have been teaching him so far is phonics, because sight words, I get it, but it doesn't completely make sense to me. Yeah, Killian is a screaming nightmare of a mess, so I'm going to help handle that, and I will get back to this later. This is what the face of waiting looks like. Waiting for Killian to shut the F up and go the F to sleep, as Samuel L. Jackson would say. If you see the door creep open like it just did, don't worry, I'm not in a horror movie. There's nothing that's about to kill me. It's just Nurgle. If a door isn't completely latched, he'll open it to let himself in. Or out, as the case may be with the external door. How loud, kitty. I'll get you some food in a few minutes, bud. So anyway, Killian was having a complete and utter meltdown because he had a 20-minute nap that he was very unceremoniously roused from to try to get him to eat dinner, which he did not eat any of. So it is now, sorry buddy, it is now over 2 hours after when I started recording previously. And Adam had to go sign back in for work, so he took Hunter with him. He was planning on taking the boys to the playground, and Killian just wasn't having it. He thought they were going to the playground across the street, so when Adam put him in the car, he lost his ever-loving mind, and Adam said he got about 2 minutes down the road, and Killian just wouldn't stop crying, so he brought him back. Which is understandable, but also mildly annoying that he gets to pick and choose when he has to deal with the kids that they're most obnoxious. I don't get to pick and choose. I get them all the time at their worst. Still love them, but oh my god, sometimes. So, after he spent a good 5 minutes thrashing and flailing and all manner of awesome 45-pound 2-year-oldness, I finally got him to calm down, and then he just said, "My daddy's gone, where'd daddy go?" and just burst into tears. So I held him and let him cry and told him that daddy wasn't gone. Daddy just had to go sign into work and he'd be back soon. So we went over to the playground by the house, and I pushed him in the swing for probably 15-20 minutes, and every time the swing would slow down, he'd say, "Swing more, please." I'm like, alright. And I'd ask him if he wanted to get down and go play, and he'd say, "No, swing more, please." Okay, buddy, if that's what you want to do. And he was almost falling asleep in it, like his poor little eyes were all red rimmed. So cute and so annoying at the same time. Oh my lord. So as I was saying before, Killian came home like a bomb, like a nuclear detonation of 2-year-oldness. We went to the bookstore this morning. Got a few new books for the kids. One of them is actually in their room, so I can't show it to you now. But it's a Paw Patrol early reader. It's based on the episode about the first episode of Mission Paw. If any of you have children of that age and watch television or Nickelodeon, you'll know Paw Patrol. And honestly, as far as new kid shows go, it's not too bad. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with them binge watching Paw Patrol. I would much rather that than something like SpongeBob. Just personal preference, I suppose. But anyway, we went to the bookstore. Got this book, if I can get it to show on the screen now, since I have no more natural lighting. Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons. This actually teaches phonics rather than sight words, or as they call it in the beginning of this book, what did they call it? Look-say methods, which it's sight words, the way that they do things with Common Core. This teaches phonics, which is good because I feel like teaching you the basic building blocks of a word will help you more in the long run, especially if you come across a really big word that you don't recognize. You will have a much better chance of being able to sound it out and make sense of it than you would if all you knew was looking at a word and going, "Oh, my brain knows that the word that looks like this means this." So aside from that and the Paw Patrol book, I also got this for the kids, which it's all stories based on things that happen in the Cars movies or various other things related to them. I have another one of these that is Paw Patrol based, and it actually has 5 smaller books in it as well. It's got 2 level 1 readers and 3 that are level 2. So the boys will be super excited about this. They have very, very easy words in them for the most part. I don't know if you can even see that with the light being like it is, but yeah. So I got that, And I've heard really good things about this. I don't remember ever reading any of these when I was a kid, and I don't have them. I actually have a very extensive children's library that was all of my books, some of my father's books, some of my mother's books from when they were younger. I got this, and this has 3 Frog and Toad books in it, and apparently they are all reading level 2. I got all of these. They were all 20% discount. I discovered that even if your kids are in pre-K, if you are homeschooling, you can actually sign up for an educator discount card at Barnes & Noble, which gives you, sometimes the regular membership card is better. Like right now, the educator card does not stack on things that are on sale. But if you have the regular membership card right now, their yearly thing that's like $25, you get 20% off the lowest price on things, even if they're on clearance or already on sale. All of the things that I got today, I only got the 20% off from the educator card because none of them were on extra sale like last time I went in. So I got all of those, which is exciting. I'm going to be reading through the reading book so that hopefully tomorrow Hunter and I can do some more teaching stuff. He likes having school time as long as we make it in short sessions. If you take it in like half an hour to 45-minute chunks, he's usually pretty good about sitting still and paying attention. He really likes being able to write. I found some awesome tracing worksheets that have the dashed and dotted lines to teach kids how to copy words and write properly. You are just purring away. And I actually I don't have any at hand that aren't buried under anything, but I have some dry erase sleeves that are actually things that contractors use to have forms in so that they don't get wet and stuff on the job site. I bought a pack of those. It was like 8 of them off Amazon. They weren't very expensive, but you can use dry erase markers with them and put worksheets in them for your kids. So instead of having to print off 500 copies of a worksheet, you just pop the paper in the sleeve, give your kid a dry erase marker, and they can scribble on it as much as they want to. All you need is either a dry erase eraser or a tissue, and you just wipe it clean. Good to go. The boys love playing with that, and it's been a few weeks since I actually got those things out for them, so I think I'm going to have to start doing that with more frequency again. Killian is really starting to pick up a lot of language very, very quickly, and I know it's part of the reason that he's been being so grumpy and rotten lately. He's got a lot going on developmentally right now, and his poor little brain just can't shut down at night. Hunter was the same way. So I'm just going to stick with I'm excited. I'm excited about him being able to speak more clearly. The only problem with him being able to speak more clearly most of the time is that on the occasions when he can't, he gets so mad when nobody can understand what he's trying to say. Oh man, hell hath no fury like a 45-pound 3-year-old, let me tell you what. The kid is nuts. So I guess that is really all I have for today. Hunter and Adam came home and the boys had a snack and took a shower, and I think Killian's finally done getting out of bed. Apparently that half-hour nap rejuvenated him more than I thought it would, because it's 9:30 right now and he's just finally quit gophering or whack-a-moling. Which is popping up out of bed and getting back into bed, popping up out of bed, getting back into bed. And all you have to do is open the door and say, "Get back in bed," and he'll hee and scurry and run back in bed and yank the covers up on himself. I'm like, why can't you just stay in bed and go to sleep? Go to sleep. We have blackout curtains in their room, and we have white noise going with a fan, and it's totally dark in there. It's the perfect temperature. They have all their blankets and all their stuffed critters, and he just didn't want to go down tonight. I don't know what's going on. And Hunter is actually about to lose his first tooth. He's got a couple loose teeth on the bottom, and I guess these top teeth are getting loose, which is pretty cool, but it's kind of crazy early because he's not even 5 yet, and he's about to be getting grown-up teeth. Super fun! So that is really all I have for today, and I'm gonna cut it here, get this edited, and get it uploading, and start reading that book. So I hope you all had an awesome Friday. I hope you've got some good plans for the weekend, even if those plans are having no plans and just relaxing and doing nothing. And I will catch you guys all tomorrow for at least another Vlogust, maybe a yarn talk, but I doubt it because tomorrow is my mommy day of freedom. So I might get a few clips, maybe, if I hit some thrift stores tomorrow. We shall see. So thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Bye.